Hello friends and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Kingston, Idaho. And today I'm going to show you how to make this card using the Merry Moose stamp set. So let's get started and let me show you what stamps we'll be using. Of course, we're going to be using the Merry Moose stamp. We will use the moose colored detail moose, the outline moose, and the scarf. And then I'm also going to be using the snow front. I will be using this tree and this landscape and then the two other pine trees. And then for the sentiment, I'm using the Autumn Goodness, Golden Leaves, Chilly Air, Autumn Beauty Everywhere. And then the inside sentiment is going to be with the Gather Together. And that one says, may this season bring you smiles and love that will last all year. So let me show you the inks that we're going to be using for this card, and there's quite a few. We're going to be using Old Olive, Cinnamon Cider, Soft Suede, Missy Meadow, Cajun Craze, Mango Melody, and then I will also be using Memento Rich Cocoa and Memento Tuxedo Black ink. The card color, we're going to be using the Cinnamon Cider for the card base. We're going to be using 3 strips of Whisper White paper. We're going to use a Whisper White for the inside, and then another Cinnamon Cider and a strip of the Plaid paper. And all the sizes and dimensions will be in the link below. So the very first thing, we're going to fold our card base in half, and then we're going to glue the 2 pieces to the card base. I'm going to actually stamp the bottom of this one first. So I will take out my stamps real quick, and we're going to stamp this sentiment, the Golden Leaves, and that will be done in the Cinnamon Cider. So we're going to just ink the bottom, this little corner. Right there. And this paper that I'm using is actually for our on stage that's going to be happening online, and I just received it, so I thought I would give it a try. Love all the colors on this thing. Okay, that's it for this. Now we're going to, while that one's drying, I'm going to glue this one on. And I'm going to be leaving approximately 1/8 of an inch edge with both of these going together. So this will go over here. And then we'll glue the white one down. And that will go with also a spacing between about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Now, if you're going to rub when you've just stamped something, it's best to just flip it over. That way you're guaranteed not to smear the ink. All right, now to do the fun stuff, we are going to take this piece and we're going to ink our moose outline in the Memento Tuxedo Black. Right there. And then we're going to stamp the scarf in the Cajun Craze. Okay. And then we're going to take the other moose and we're going to stamp him in Soft Suede. And I'll line this up. Just like that. And then we're going to take our punch and we're going to punch the moose out. And he just lines up really nice and perfect. So it's hard to do this stuff on camera when I'm used to just holding it up close to me, but we'll get it. That looks pretty good. So punch him out. Okay, then we're going to take the scarf and we're going to fussy cut the scarf out to save time. I already have that and I already have the scarf cut. Then you're going to place the scarf on the moose, and I already have that done so that we can move ahead. So we have the moose done. Now we're going to take our paper and we're going to do our stamping. And this is fun. So the very first thing, we're going to get out the stamps. We're going to be using the tree, and we're going to be using this for the leaves of this tree. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take a scrap piece of paper, because I don't want to make a mess on my new little mat here. So we're going to stamp this tree in Old Olive. This is such a fun card to make. I had fun making this one. All right. And we're going to stamp this up on the top. And I'm coming off the edge, so that's why I'm using this paper. I didn't want to make a mess there. Okay. And then sometimes you can go in and just kind of add a little more to it if you want. And I think I'm going to. So you're just offsetting. There you go. So it just gives you a little more different color tones going there. Now we're going to stamp our tree, and that is going to get stamped in the cocoa, the Memento cocoa, rich cocoa. I just like this color. All right, and now we're going to put this about right here, like that. Beautiful. Then I'm going to take the Mango Melody, and we're going to stamp these cute little leaves. There's no rhyme or reason where this sets up. You're just stamping. And turn your block just so you get a little variance there. Perfect. I'm not going to go any further. That looks good. And I obviously had ink on my finger. So we're going to just take our Monotombo and just scrub this off. Okay, that's good. And now we are going to take our cute little moose that's already done, and we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of him. And he only needs about 2, so put one there and put one right there and pull the tabs off. Okay, and we're going to just place that on this little square. And his foot just covered where I smudged, so how perfect is that? Now I'm going to take this and glue it onto another square of the cinnamon cider. And then we're going to pop this up on the card. This is a quick assembly card. Right. And now we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this. And because my dimensionals are on the tail end, we're going to use the edges. I see people cutting these all the time, but they just tear off super easy. So I'm going to just tear them off and put them on. Okay, and pull the backings off of this. All right. And then we're going to place this right on the card. And this is where this ends up making this look super cute. See how easy? All right, front is done. And now to do the inside, we're going to take the white piece and we're going to take the other sentiment and we are going to also stamp it in the cinnamon cider. Put that right in the middle up here. Okay. Then we're going to take our little tree again in the old olive. Actually, we could do this one in Missy Meadow this time, I guess. Let's try it. No, we won't. We're going to do old olive because I'm doing something different. I just remembered. I am going to stamp a tree on this one. I didn't allow myself enough room to do both, I don't think. So let's just, I'm going back to this. I just remembered something. So we're going to put a tree. And I think maybe I do have room to put one more. There we go. There, that finishes off that corner. And now to do the inside, we are going to take the old olive. Let me find my old olive. Well, I don't know what I did with my old olive. Huh. We're going to use this one because I can't find it. Just that quickly, I lost it. Okay, now we're going to stamp this on this sentiment. And as you can see, this kind of fits around this sentiment. So I'm going to just stamp that right there. And then I'm going to stamp on the other side as well. And I'm just lining up this edge here. There we go. And that's the inside. Simple, right? But I think it looks so cute. And then we'll just glue this on the inside of our card. Like that. I'm not gluing this in because I noticed this has an edge that I'm not liking, but that's how the card will be. So that's our card for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope if you like the card, you will give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and go make something uniquely yours. Have a great day. Bye.